Hey guys, welcome back to Prod.cast. We are reacting to Ultraman Trigger Episode 2. I'm Basil.
I'm Hendrik.
And I'm SK.
And so we're very excited for today because we've been reacting to Ultraman Trigger since last week and we intend to go the whole way through all 25 episodes, I think, except for the recap episode. So before we start on episode 2, let's just do a little recap on episode 1. So guys, what do you remember from episode 1 and what do you hope to see in episode 2?
Okay, I'll go first. So, we watched episode 1 last week, which was literally 1 week ago because we are reacting and recording this on the day that it's released.
Yeah, that's fun.
So we will try to keep it up for the next 25 or maybe 22, 23 episodes, minus off the fillers and the recap episodes. But yeah, so I did watch it once more after we reacted to it last week, and the bulk of it, that what I can remember, I think at least my biggest problem was that we all felt that we didn't connect with Kengo yet, and then we jumped straight into the action really. So there was very little backstory. It kind of felt that the production team, one, they assumed that you've already watched Tiga. Two, they assumed that you already know the entire lore of Ultraman and how their series generally goes. And it just feels like they couldn't wait to show off the suit in action ASAP. So you see, the main difference is, even though this is Ultraman Trigger, it is even titled New Generation Tiga, but they have stressed that it's not a Tiga reboot. Yet when you watch Ultraman Tiga, you kind of fell in love with Daigo. The storyline made you fall in love with him, as mundane and dull as a character as he is.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I guess what I'm hoping for going into this episode or future episodes is to know our main character a little better, because I desperately want to separate him from Daigo, because I think as fans of the entire Ultraman series, especially Tiga, we are gonna be comparing him to Tiga non-stop.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Definitely,
it's not gonna
definitely.
end.
I mean, when you think about it, even when Ultraman Taiga came out, we couldn't help but compare him to Taro,
Yes.
simply because they are linked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess, as I said, what I'm hoping for moving forward is just to know Kengo a bit better. I hope they can find a way to separate him from Daigo, but keep him lovable and relatable at the same time in the modern world.
Yeah. How about you, SK?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I had also went back and I have also gone back and watched the entire show again for the second time. I think it did help that, the second time really improved a lot in terms of how I view the show itself. I wasn't as critical as I was during the first episode. So in terms of Kengo wise, I think he's relatively much, I can understand him much better now than I did when during the first episode was shown the first time when we watched it together. So that was a plus point. The fight scene and the whole pace is really still it's still rushed, no matter how much I try to digest it. So that is something that I hope that they can rectify for this episode. Then as for this episode, because of how heavily they promoted the in the preview, the gut select, and I really hope that I can actually have a chance to really look or have the chance to really watch and know see the introduction of the members of the gut select. I definitely will be looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get to know the members of God Select because I've always liked defense teams, and last year we had Storage, but Storage only had robot mechas, which are not really my kind of thing. So this year they're bringing back the flying battleships and the plane mecha. So one thing that has me excited for episode 2 is the fact that we are going to get to know each and every member of God Select and see their individual quirks and their relationships between each other. And I'm also very interested to see the rivalry between Kengo and Akito, right? I think his name.
Yeah.
The scientist boy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So yeah. There's one more thing that I think we missed out on last week. if as you guys know that this year is the 25th, Ultraman Trigger is supposed to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Tiga, Dyna and Gaia, but it is also the 50th anniversary of Return of Ultraman.
Oh.
So so I guess we can take our time to see if we can spot anything that's a homage to that as well, because I'm sure they're not gonna leave that one out. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, are you guys ready to pull the trigger?
We are ready.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go.
Guys, I have a weird theory. Do you think this old guy could potentially be a villain? I mean, that would definitely be a twist that we didn't see coming.
Very
for
rare for Ultraman to have this type of twist, though.
Yeah, it's quite rare, but I mean, it could be something that's new. There you go, theme song.
Okay lah, the redesign for Dagon, I would argue that it's better actually.
I'm just enjoying the music.
Yeah, I don't like the blue guy though. His redesign looks cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the whole entire songs on Spotify.
The visuals are quite cool.
Yeah.
I like this short hair girl.
The captain hairstyle nice, man.
The captain guy looks like he could be a host at a host bar.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. The only thing that's kind of a letdown for me is that this Guts Falcon thingy is remote control.
Little bit.
Yeah, so there's no pilot.
Hey guys, just based on the suit design, right? Which form is your current favorite to look at right now?
For Trigger.
I still gotta say the main one.
Yeah, main
multi-type.
one also. Yeah.
If
exactly
given
what
the
they see.
chance, would you guys ever go to Ultraman live show?
Yeah,
I've done
definitely.
it, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah. I went to the one in Genting in 2015.
Ah,
Yeah.
how was it?
It was amazing, man. Like, I got to take a photo with Ultra 7. What what more what more could a guy ask for?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And then I went with SK to the launch in 2016 in KL
Yeah.
as press.
Damn, I haven't got a chance to see
Yeah,
one yet.
but unfortunately after that year I think they felt it was not really making much money, so they didn't do it in Malaysia anymore.
I have never seen a proper Ultraman suit up close.
Oh really?
In person, I've never.
Wow.
I really want to.
Wow.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, the feeling is really cool. That's based on a evil alien robot ship in Ultra 7.
Oh?
Yeah. It's called Nas.
Jeez, I like her hair.
Hey, Minimart guy.
Minimart guy.
It's like that kind of Master Sergeant that Super N2 one.
Yeah.
Oh look. It's Ruka.
Yeah, it's Luca, it's Luca. Yeah, they said it's
Gokai Yellow.
you have the
Damn
Gokai
cute, eh?
Yellow and also
You see the
Basco
7
company.
there, right? It's in the shape of the Ice Slugger.
Oh yeah.
Where? What 7? What Ice Lager? Where?
Look at Metron. Look at Metron.
Uh-huh.
Look at her jacket.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Time for a shot, boys.
Yeah.
He's shot, yeah. No, actually he's actually
Oh,
the
yeah,
Akito is
okay,
actually
okay, I
animated.
see
Ice
it.
Slugger.
I see it.
Yeah.
That's just creepy.
Yep. Yep. He's a total idiot.
Definitely. He might likely become the second Ultraman. The
Like-
secondary Ultraman that's showing
Like
up.
maybe Trigger Dark.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, likely.
One shot, guys.
Wow,
So that's three
dude.
times already.
Is it me or does he look a bit like Guy Ford?
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah, he looks a bit like that. That one also, what, the jump bot.
Oh yeah, jump
yeah.
bots.
Oh no, the game render looks nice.
Yep. Yep, the game render looks nice. Why?
Oh, nice.
It's probably the same model as Tiga.
That scientist dude, right? The actor, he looks a lot like Joshua Ang, you know, the Singaporean kid from Not
a bit.
Stupid.
Yeah, a bit.
I can't unsee it. Hey guys, I haven't watched a lot of Ultraman series, but have they ever addressed, like, whenever a monster shows up and starts to wreck the town a little bit, have they ever addressed the casualties?
Very seldom. Actually, I don't recall them actually. Not in recent years lah, but in the 70s when they did Ultraman Leo, they did address a lot of casualties when one of the kaiju attacked.
Oh.
That was the same episode where they killed the whole defense team.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I mean, guys. You know, he just jumps straight into the suit.
Yeah, he doesn't have the long-winded henshin pose. Yeah.
Let's see if he flies in or not.
He did.
Oh.
Nope.
No, he didn't.
Nope. He just shows up.
No,
Yeah.
normally they just show up one one.
No, sometimes like Gaia, for example, he definitely flies in, he
Oh,
lands,
no.
and all the soil around him just flies up.
Gaia doesn't fly in there. I think he just appears in midair.
Interesting.
I mean, she's definitely a reincarnation or something lah.
Huh? That was fast. His beeping seems to be...
Yeah, he's blinking already.
Yeah, he's beeping already. That's fast.
Okay, that's interesting. He like did it right in front, right on top of the monster. Real wise guy.
Oh my god.
This guy is this monster is a throwaway monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are waiting for
Yeah.
Dargon.
Yeah.
That's why it's so quick.
Whoa.
You see, that's what I mean. You know, like they will land.
How Gaia appear? He just appears out of midair.
あれは超古代の言語で。わかるわけねえだろ。
What attitude damn bad, yeah.
The two of them are definitely comical characters lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comic relief. Ooh. Oh, he punched him through a building.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's new. That's
Oh.
really new type of fighting. I mean, not new type of
Wow.
fighting, but a new type of battle scene.
Yeah. Wow, his acting is remarkable.
He's definitely headed down the dark path lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
でも僕は世界中のみんなを笑顔にしたい。ユナもアキトもうざい。
He just met them like what?
Smile, smile.
Maybe he's not the villain.
No, he's definitely the... yeah, he's not. But, Akito definitely will be either Dark Trigger.
I think he'll be tempted lah.
Don't
Yeah.
be too sure.
Hopefully it does go that direction though.
Okay lah, I do have to say that their admin tee quite nice.
Right?
Yeah, quite nice. Looks comfy too.
Yeah.
ありがとう。
Wow, suddenly become so fast.
Oh, they do it the same way as Tiga.
Wow.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, he does it like
Yeah.
Tiga.
Yeah.
That's the Harrison Wells of the team.
Yeah.
That's his version of saying run, Barry, run.
Yeah.
Smile, Kingo, smile.
Oh, so this again.
They are going to abuse this
Oh.
shot for like
Damn, man, this is
the
cool.
next few episodes. Yeah.
Like, honestly, I wonder what camera they're using, man.
I don't think so. They did it. I have a feeling that they
Can't be
did
a-
it like
can't be a
completely
GoPro
CGI.
because the resolution is
Yeah.
yeah, the bit depth of the GoPro is not there to get this kind of clarity.
Yep.
You see the color scheme of the power type, right? It's totally like Kaya and Agu lor. It just doesn't have Agu's blue, but there's the black and then the crest on the head. And the diamond is also like very similar to Agu.
Mm.
If I'm not wrong, even the waist and legs markings are similar.
Yep.
It's this scene is interesting though because in the Tiga Final Odyssey when
Yeah.
Tiga fought,
Dharam, right?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
also in the water.
In the water, yes. Oh, and Dharam did this. He did this in the Final Odyssey.
Yep, that was his ulti.
Yeah.
This just feels like a more updated, modernized version of that original fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
But seriously, watching this scene makes me want to rewatch Final Odyssey again.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least-
Yeah.
Final
At least
Odyssey
this
was
fight.
really good.
Mm.
Are they sponsored by G-Shock?
Possible, Casio lah, possible. So that's 3 people who know his identity.
Yeah.
Where's that hanger, man? He's definitely not at the building. Oh look, it's Basco.
Oh yeah. And he looks different.
Could he be the last Giant of Darkness, but human form?
I don't know, maybe. But his character description is he's a freaking treasure hunter, which is like, oh, how many Gokaijas you want to bring in, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking out. For
G-Shock,
Casio.
bro. Look at that.
Right.
They are heavily sponsored by G-Shock. Yeah, it does look like it's him, right?
No, it's not him. It's not him.
高速の動きで全部まとめて解決してやるぞ。次回ウルトラマントリガー超古代の光と闇スマイルスマイル。
Alright, that's it for episode 2.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Actually, this was so much better episode than episode 1.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about to say it's a lot more enjoyable than the last episode.
Yeah, we had 2 fight scenes. That was great.
One
And we
even
spent a
played
little bit of
homage
time with the
to
team too.
the Odyssey. Yeah, the Final Odyssey. So it's pretty. I would say it's pretty cool in a
Oh
way.
yeah, that was a really cool like callback to that.
Yeah.
That's the homage that they were paying off, lor,
Yeah.
which is Final Odyssey. So I wonder if the next episode when he fights the last one, is it gonna be in space? I mean, from the preview, it looks like it looks like it is.
it looks like it is, right? Because I mean,
Yeah.
it only makes sense because you see the first one he fought Karumira in the mask, right? It looks a
Yeah.
bit like the old ancient land,
Yes,
and then now
correct.
he brought it to sea, and then the next one go to space, lor.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't wait for next week's episode, to be honest. Then I think after that, after we're done introducing the forms, I think we'll get into the story proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you guys really think about episode 2?
I think long story short, I am getting into it already.
Yeah.
It is intriguing already, and despite still having callbacks to Tiga, I am more interested in Trigger now as his own character.
Right, I'm wondering what's up with Yuna though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not something that we'll know.
Yeah, like
Not so soon.
she probably is some sort of reincarnation or something, but could she also be like a manifestation of, you know, just a physical manifestation of you know, when they found the runes and then maybe they found her, something like that.
Don't know.
I kind of felt like that's
Yeah.
the direction that they are going for, if you notice.
Yeah, because the chairman's a little old to have a daughter who's in high school.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Eh.
why put her in the defense team?
No, there was this portion that Akito said. He said that he designed the whole system is meant to protect Yuna. So there
Right.
is that it is definitely not like a sister complex kind of a thing that Akito
Right.
is having. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there might be something there that it meets more than meets the eye actually. From what I can see.
Correct. Yeah, I feel something's up lah. Cause
Yeah.
why put she's in high school? Why put like a 15, 16-year-old inside the defense team if not to protect her?
Mm,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah. So that will be
So-
something. That will be
So
something
it just
interesting
goes
to
back
explore down the
to.
line.
So it just goes back to the president knowing more than he is letting up, lor.
Yeah.
He knows something. I mean, it's seriously, for all we know, Yuna might not even be his actual daughter.
Yeah, that's actually what I think might
Yeah,
be
definitely.
the case. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely
overall,
very interesting questions to be asked.
yeah, I think overall, much better reviews for this episode. It feels like the three of us definitely enjoyed it more, and I agree with you. I can't wait to watch the next episode now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was quite surprised to see. But
Yes,
what's the
definitely.
character? Basu's character's name again?
Ignis.
Ignis. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to. I didn't expect him to show up this early, but I'm quite looking forward to it actually.
Yeah, I thought he would like show up maybe on 4 or 5 or something, but interesting to see him appear in 3, because like I don't think he's the other giant, but of course they could always be pulling a fast one on us, so yeah, you never know what to expect, right?
Yeah. That being said, I don't know why this it's definitely enjoyable, but I still feel that they have a lot of things that they sort of rushed a little. Particularly with Akito's sudden change of perspective, or it's just take one speech. So
Yeah, that was really quick.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
that was kind of weird. Yeah.
So I kind of felt that I don't know why I have a feeling that after thinking back, they are rushing. It seems like they are trying to squeeze in Tiga's 50 episodes all into like this whole entire 25 episode. That kind of feel like they're speeding things up so that we can see a lot more than usual. That kind of feel.
I don't know if it's fair to say that, because you see it's only episode 2 and we've only seen 2 forms, and the third form Skytype will come in episode 3. In episode 1 of Ultraman Tiga, you already see all his 3 forms. So
But
yeah.
but the thing is
Fair point.
But the thing is, they actually had a monster fight scene that was like just throwaway. It was pretty fast, so it was like a shocker for me. That's why I said that, why are they speeding things so
No,
so
like,
quickly.
like Hendrik
Yeah.
said during the episode, Gimira only appeared as fodder.
Yeah.
So it appeared for Trigger to defeat easily, and then Dagon, right? Dagon is his name, right?
Yeah.
Dagon.
Yeah, Dagon shows up to defeat him. Yeah, so Gimera wasn't supposed to hang around for too long. What do you guys think of gut select so far?
Too early to say. We there were some characters that stood out. Okay, so I'm at the stage where I don't know anyone's name yet,
Yeah.
but there were some characters that stood out, like the comical dude, the lady that flew the plane,
Yeah.
and the monster. It's called Metron, is it?
Yeah, Metron. But I think
Metron.
there's definitely the alien itself has a name lah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name is.
Yeah, I can't remember. So, I guess the only one that we haven't actually seen in action or do anything yet is the captain.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
they're saving him for later episodes.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think but I think that they did a very good job by showing each of their individual characters immediately at the start. Like you definitely, like all of us definitely know who they are by just, even though we may not know their
I mean,
names.
you get a glimpse of their personalities lah. That's what.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But
speaking
it's
of
A
easy.
glimpse is the right
Yeah.
word.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Speaking of
it's
the
easily
captain-
recognizable. Like immediately we know who you are referring to right at the get go, even though we may not know their
speaking
name.
of
So that's
the-
pretty cool.
Speaking of the captain, right? I hope they don't take too long to go into his story because the last time we had a defense team, don't say Ultraman Z because that's juggler.
Yeah, that's
Everybody's
juggler.
interested in juggler.
Yeah.
But if you go all the way back to the last time we had a defense team, that was in Ultraman X.
Mm.
I think they took up to like episode 16 or something to have
Oh.
a story about the captain.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was quite a while. Yeah, that was quite a while.
so we'll
yeah,
see.
I hope,
We'll see.
hope they don't take too long.
I do have one more question for you boys. You know how last week after we watched the first episode, and then my immediate response was the pacing was weird. What do you think of this episode? How was the pacing for you guys?
It
In
was a
terms
lot
of
better.
editing, in terms of storyline.
I think the pacing this week was a lot better.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
better. There are some weird parts, but still, at least it felt like a proper episode than everything being
Yeah.
squeezed as rushed.
How to say?
through.
This episode had some structure to it.
Yeah.
You know, they had the part where Kengo comes to Earth, he meets God Select. Immediately there's a monster. Trigger goes to fight, and then Dagon appears, and then that's it. That's end of Act
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Then Act 2 begins from Akito feeling pissed off,
Yeah.
and then him later accepting that this is happening. So and then we go into the epic fight. So I think the pacing was okay.
But I agree with
Yeah.
Kim though that he accepted it a little bit too quickly already.
Correct.
Within one
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Because-
Correct.
Because when he was at the stage where he was still upset, it kind of felt like they were bringing him down the road to darkness.
Yeah.
But then within the second act, in the same episode, it seemed like he got
Yeah.
over it. So I felt that it could have been it's sort of a missed opportunity because
Yeah.
that would have been something interesting to explore as well.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah. Because correct.
since the character is supposedly at least visually looks like he's close in age to Kengo, and it would have a very interesting dynamic if
Correct.
if they actually went on the road where Akito eventually becomes a villain, yet he is still a part of Gut Select, and
Correct.
it not just morally bothers Kengo, it bothers the entire team,
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
especially Yuna, and that's where Yuna can get stuck in the middle, sort of. So
Correct.
so Kengo would have I would say a dilemma that he knows that as Trigger he is supposed to take down supposedly Dark Trigger, but he can't because knowing that the host is his friend
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
his team
definitely.
member.
So yeah, the weird thing is, I think even though yes, he should have, he would have given the hyper key to Kengo in the end, right? But they should have made him do it a bit grudgingly.
Yeah.
Instead of he throw the thing at him, then they all laugh, smile at each other. So it felt a bit weird, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the change of tone was a little drastic.
Yes, it's definitely a little bit too drastic actually. Yeah, sudden. But I do think that if they really want to go that Dark Trigger route, right? I think he is still the more suitable
As of now,
candidate
yes.
for this. Huh? Yeah, he's but yeah, he's the one that I feel that he might be suitable to become Dark Trigger. If not, he wouldn't have that whole entire what's it called that? The Henshin device that was before it became the Fenjin device. What did they call that?
Spark lens.
Yeah, the spark lens that the spark lens was hiding at the side of him. He's almost like telling us that. You know, it's not just that.
The imagery was there, definitely there. Like they're definitely teasing something.
Yeah, they're teasing something.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not just only telling us that he's the creator of the whole entire system. It's way more than
Yeah,
that.
it's not so simple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so simple.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we
Yeah.
close?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I guess that's it. Before we end off, out of 5 spark lenses.
I don't remember what I gave last week. I think I gave 3 out of 5. This week I'm giving it 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
3.5 for me.
I'm giving it
I'll be
4.
generous this time around. I think I'll agree with. I'll be the same with Android 4.
Okay.
And
And
I think
and-
the only reason that pushed it up one more spark lens is because the entire homage fight scene from the Final Odyssey.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason why.
Yeah. They really went all out. They even did
Yep.
the whole strike into the ground thing.
Mm.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, you know, it's weird, no? I mean, if I could use a reference, right? Like, you know, okay, I know Basil, you're not a huge Star Wars fan, but
Mhm.
those who have watched Star Wars, they watch the originals, they watch the prequels, and then the new age.
Yeah.
And the most common complaint is Star Wars Episode 7 is a beat for beat remake of Episode 1.
Mm.
And that seemed to anger a lot of people because they felt
One
that it
or
was just... sorry, 4.
All
They-
right.
they-
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
felt that
for-
it was
for-
just very lazy, that you're just working off a known
Yeah.
proven formula. But
Yeah.
however, this one, even though it's done almost the same, it doesn't feel reused.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
partially, I think partially because they only use one portion out from it as compared to Star Wars. But I don't want to get into that debate. Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of our biasness towards Tiga and our love to see more of Tiga or more of anything that reminds us of Tiga. I mean, I don't know yet until we see the third one. If the next episode that comes out and he fights the third Giant of Darkness,
Yeah.
and the fight scene is also the same, I might start to feel a bit lethargic from that.
No, I think it's
Possible.
probably gonna be similar. I wouldn't say the same.
Mm.
Which you see, that's the thing because it's been a long time since I saw Force Awakens, so anyway, I think there's a huge difference between doing something, taking inspiration and doing something as a homage as opposed to just doing a beat for beat remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's definitely a line there's definitely a line there.
Yeah.
Creators always try not to cross that line too much because if you lay little pieces, lay a few threads here and there, your fans find it familiar and they enjoy and appreciate it because the idea of doing homages is to show your audience that you care about the source material, right?
Yeah.
But then doing a beat by beat remake is just copying. It's like copying your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
so there's definitely a line, a very fine line there, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That creators shouldn't cross. And I think so far I'm fine with Trigger and Tiga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. So far I see that they are trying to build an original story of their own.
Yes.
Yeah, I although things feel familiar, like you see, they feel very familiar in the sense that it's the very like Tiga and Dyna-ish kind of vibe in the production design,
Yeah.
but it's original enough to stand on its own so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not going to look at it and go, oh hey Tiga or oh hey Dyna kind of in feel.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
It didn't have that feel, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is only two out of 25 episodes, so we'll have to see. Yeah.
yeah.
Usually in the middle, it gets a bit draggy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when all the filler episodes come in.
Yeah, definitely. Surprisingly, 26 episodes and then they became draggy.
Like that lor. Okay, so that was it for episode 2 of Ultraman Trigger. Let us know how many spark lenses you think this episode was worth. If you'd like to see our reactions to Ultraman Trigger, please drop us a like and subscribe. You can watch our other reactions. We just recently completed Loki, and we are going to go back to do more podcasting next week. And hopefully come back again to do episode 3 of Ultraman Trigger. So drop us a like and subscribe again. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you guys around.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.